Game 1 of this World Series was a final score of 3-2 in favor of the Phillies. Game 2 of this World Series, the Athletics won the game 1-0. Last night, Game 3 was a 12-9 crazy game for the Phillies, winning that one in one of the craziest World Series games I think I played yet. Tonight will be Game 4. Can the Athletics tie this series up, or will the Phillies win tonight and have a chance to win the whole thing tomorrow? Good evening, everyone. This is Robert RJL 518 welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 World Series is on the air. We are back at Oakland Coliseum. This is Game 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Oakland Athletics. The Phillies lead the series 2-1 on an absolutely crazy game played last night. Will we have that same kind of game, or will pitching once again come back after two big pitchers duels in games 1 and 2? Because last night the pitchers definitely took the night off. BB, Steeler fan, and Woodman 564 join us here at Oakland Coliseum for Game 4. In my opinion, this is a game I think Oakland must win. If they lose tonight, I do not see them beating the Phillies 3 straight, especially with Carlton starting tomorrow. So who will know what happened tonight after last night's craziness, and I'm still recovering from it. But tonight, the Phillies and the A's will meet again for the 4th game of this World Series. I hope everybody's excited. I hope everyone's ready to go. We got more exciting World Series action. Let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics, their number 4 starter, Mike Norris. Norris has a record of no wins and 1 loss for the postseason. I believe this is his 3rd start of the postseason, and he has 1 no decision. So tonight, the Phillies a big chance to take a 3-1 lead, or the A's tie this series up, guaranteeing a trip back to the vet. Let's find out. Top of the 1st, leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Dave Cash. Cash is hitting .285 for the postseason. Yellow, white, and green dice for the A's. They are the home team. Yellow die, red first. We are all set. Philly fans here at Oakland Coliseum hoping for a big game. There are Phillies fans here hoping to take a 3-1 lead. Let's get to it. Norris, a 3-3. Against a righty, it's a blank. Cash will swing. 2-5, and that is a ground out to third, out number 1. 1 man out. Shortstop Larry Boa is up next. He's hitting .272 for the postseason. Norris will go ahead and pitch. 2-5. Strikeout 13, no. Oakland Coliseum, no adjustments across the board. It is straight pitcher versus batter. Boa will swing. 6-6, and that's a ground ball to first. Out number 2. 2 men out, and the next batter will be third baseman Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt boosted his average a little bit. He's now, after last night, he's now hitting .214. Still under his average, but definitely hitting a little better. Norris, 5-5. Against the righty, that's a straight home run result. And Schmidt is a right-handed batter. 20s on both sides of the wall. That's a 2. It doesn't matter. Kaboom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Mike Schmidt. Oh, Mike Norris pitches Schmitty a meatball. He puts the tomato sauce and the cheese on it and sends it out of here. And since that was a 2, I think Schmidt hit that one into the parking lot. Mike Schmidt goes ahead and blasts a home run and puts the Phillies up 1-0 early in the top of the first as they continue playing from the way they hit last night. Big Clue and Brian Patterson join us here at Oakland Coliseum. Bears Den 007 is here as well. So Mike Norris makes a mistake to Schmidt, and Schmidt gets a bomb. Next up, the designated hitter, Greg Luzinski, and he's batting .326 for the postseason. He is hitting just fine. Norris is going to have to calm down and be very careful against these batters. Norris, 4-1, hit by pitch, 4. He hit him. He hit Luzinski as he hits him right in the butt, and Luzinski will trot down to first on a hit by pitch. First hit by pitch of the game. Remember, if there are 3 hit by pitches, all right, pitchers start getting ejected. That's a rule that Baseball Demos uses, and I will adopt that rule of his because I like it. Next batter, first baseman Dick Allen. Allen batting .320 for the postseason. Also, he is definitely an MVP candidate. Luzinski on at first, and there are 2 outs. So Norris gets 2 quick outs and then gives up a bomb to Schmidt. Anything happening with Luzinski? No. Norris will make the deal. 5-6. That's a pitcher result. Allen, a righty, a 1-18 is an automatic out. That's a 16. He'll get him out, and it will be a ground out to short, and the inning will be over there. 1 run on 1 hit. A solo bomb by Michael Jack Schmidt as he gets off to a good start. And we go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, their number 4 starter, Larry Christenson. Christenson is 1-0 for the postseason, has a couple of no decisions, but he does have a win. And so Christenson will pitch for the Phillies tonight. Leading off for the Athletics, right fielder Bill North. North finally had a good game last night. He's upped his average to 190, which is a lot better than what it used to be. Luzinski not happy about being hit after home run. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Christenson will pitch. 3-6. That's a range play. North will swing. 1-4. That's a base hit to center field, but it's a range play for Gary Maddox. His range is a 5, and he makes a great catch out there. Out number 1. As Maddox takes a single away from Bill North. Shortstop Burke Campaneris is up next, and he's batting .360 for Oakland, 110 points above his average. Definitely an MVP candidate. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6, that's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 5-4. That's a ball hit to right field. That is a 5, and that's going to be a base hit for Campaneris. He continues to hit well. A single to right as he gets a little help from the ballpark. My Basement Media Productions joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Runner on first. The batter will be first baseman Don Baylor. Baylor hitting .277 right now for the postseason. 30 points above his average. Nothing wrong with that. Infield is a double play depth. Nothing on a 19. Christenson will pitch to Baylor. Here it comes. 6-6. That's an error on a throw. Baylor, 2-4. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Schmidt. Schmidt's error rating is a 9. That's a 15, and he will not make an error. Now, the question is it a double play? If it's a double play, we got to check to see if there's an error on the pivot man. So let's find out. Baylor's double play rating 2-0-3. Second base is Cash. His error rating is a 4. So his error rating is a 4, and it's a +1. So a 1-4, it's a double play attempt. It is. Now we got to see if we know a throw is made to second. We know a throw is made to second. Cash's error rating is a 4. Does he make an error on the throw to first? No. And he goes to first base. Side retired. 5-4-3 double play. Remember, if there's an error on a throw, on inside pitch, if there's an error on a throw attempt and a double play is possible, you must roll for the one that's throwing it and the pivot. And the way to do that is to first find out if it's a double play, if it's a double play opportunity. So you roll for the double play first, then roll for the error rating on the pivot man. The error rating on the first thrower is already up on the first D20 roll. That's what you got to do. I know that's confused a few people, and I actually had to show that. So a double play is out of there, gets him out, so no runs and a hit for Oakland. 1-0 in favor of the Fightin' Phils. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder Gary Maddox. Maddox hitting a nice .327. He is also an MVP candidate for the Phillies. Let's see if Norris can have a better inning. Norris with the pitch. 4-3. That's a blank. Maddox will swing the bat. 2-6. Base hit left field for Maddox. He continues to get hits. Single for the Phillies. They continue where they let off from yesterday. Right fielder Jay Johnstone is up next. He's batting .306. He had a rough game yesterday, though, but Johnstone is still an MVP candidate. Infield double play depth. Is Maddox going to do anything? With that 10, no. Norris will go ahead and pitch. 6-2. Wild pitch, 11. Yes, it goes in a backstop, and Maddox will go to second. A wild pitch on Norris. Maddox goes to second base as Mike Norris tosses a wild one, and Maddox gets another chance to do something, but that 18 is a no. Norris will now throw to Johnstone. That takes away the double play. A big run at second base. Norris will make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 3, got him. Norris strikes out Johnstone, and that's a big K. Strikeout number 1 for Norris. He only had 44 of them in 76. Next batter is the catcher, Bob Boone. Boone hitting a nice .285. It's above his average, so you can't ask for more than that. Maddox not doing anything at second. Norris will hold him. Norris will now pitch to Boone. 4-6. That's a blank. He's not tired. Boone will swing. 1-2. And Boone smacks a double into center field. That's going to bounce off the wall. Boone has another RBI to his credit. That is a double for Bob Boone. Coming around from second will be Maddox. He will score. 2-0 Phillies. Stadium groans. Next batter will be the left fielder, Bobby Tolan. Last night, I actually, by accident, forgot that Tolan was in left field. He is not the DH, and I replaced Bobby Tolan with Tim McCarver at designated hitter. So by my mistake, I actually checked it. It did not make a difference in the game anyway, but that was a mistake. So I have to say, hey, if I see an error, especially in a playoff game, I have to mention it. Credit DC for catching it. He is awesome. So here's Tolan. Tolan was 0 for 4 last night. So runner on at second base, and nothing happening. Boone staying there. Now 2-0 Phillies. Norris will pitch. 1-6, strikeout 2, and he got him. He gets Tolan. Strikeout number 2 for Norris. And now the batter will be Cash. Cash is 0 for 1, but now 2 outs. Anything happening with Boone? No. Norris will go ahead and make the pitch to Cash. Boone on at second. Cash would like to get Boone in. Pitch. 5-6. That's a pitcher result. Cash a righty. A 1-18's an automatic out. That's a 9, and he will be out. And it's going to be a ground out to first, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, on 2 hits. And a wild pitch for the Phillies. They now have a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the second. Left fielder Joe Rudi leads off for the Athletics, and he's batting .315 for the postseason. He is an MVP candidate. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-5. That's a walk. That's 6. We'll walk him. He walks Rudi. Christenson will walk Rudi. He'll trot down to first. Leadoff walk. Your 75 season arrived. Don't remember. I know you'll enjoy that one. Next batter will be third baseman Sal Bando. Bando is hitting .218. He's getting his average, a little bit about under his average, but not too bad. Infield double play depth. That's a 15. Nothing happening. Christenson will make the pitch. 2-5. Again with the walk, and on that 4, and he walked him. Christenson has walked Rudi and Bando to start the bottom of the second. 2 consecutive walks by Larry Christenson. And now the fans here at Oakland Coliseum are got to get a little excited. Infield still a double play depth. And with one swing of the bat, Gene Tennis, the catcher, can put the A's in the lead. Christenson had 38 walks in 76, but he has 2 of them here. Infield still a double play depth. That is a 9, nothing happening. Christenson will look on in Tennis. Pitch. 5-2. Wild pitch 3, and it is a wild pitch. Christenson throws one to the backstop, and the runners will advance. Buckle in, people. This looks like another one of those games. And that takes away the double play, and now they're going to call the infield in. A wild pitch. He walks 2 batters, then a wild pitch. And now Christenson in some trouble. And if you're wondering if you walk Tennis, it is early in the game, but I don't think you put the go-ahead run on base. So Christenson will pitch. Nothing happening on that roll. He will pitch to Tennis. Runners at second and third. The A's have their first chance in this game. Christenson, 6-5. Hit by pitch. 5. No. Tennis is a 6. But Christenson -7. No, Tennis will swing. 1-6 against a righty. It's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Schmidt. He holds back Rudi. The throw goes to first for out number 1. Tennis grounds it to Schmidt. He looks Rudi back, and the throw goes to first for the out. And that is the right play. You don't send Joe Rudi there. Center fielder Claudell Washington is the batter. He is next, and he was credited with a ginormous error last night. A couple of errors by the A's is one of the reasons why the Phillies won that game. Washington, though, batting .370, so he's definitely a candidate for the MVP for the playoffs. Infield still in. Checking Strat. 7-0. Christenson will look in Washington. Pitch from Christenson. 4-2. That's a blank. Washington will swing. 1-2. And that's a fly ball to right field. Fly ball to right. That's out number 2. Washington sacrifice fly rating is a 2. Does he bring in Rudi automatically? No. Now Rudi's going to try to come home. Rudi's base running rating's a 3. Fly ball to right. And that is Johnstone. He has a -1 arm. A 1-2. Rudi will score, and he does. Rudi puts it into gear, and he will score. It's 2-1. Bando, of course, stays at second. So the wild pitch definitely hurts, as it's a sacrifice fly for Washington, now 2-1. Second baseman Phil Garner is up next, and he's batting .240 for the postseason, but now there are 2 outs. Anything with the runner. Christenson does have a pickoff chance, and he throws to second, and Bando gets back. Now Christenson will throw to Garner, and that's a 3-6. That's a range play. Garner swings 1-5. That's a fly ball to center field. If you're Philadelphia, that's where you want it hit to. That's Maddox. His range is a 5, and he got it. Makes the catch. Side retired. Maddox makes it. 1 run on no hits. 1 run on no hits, 2 walks, and a sacrifice fly, and a wild pitch. If you're Oakland, you kind of think you really need to get more runs than that. But after 2, it's 2-1 Phillies. 75 season arrived in the mail today. And I think that's an awesome season. I think you'll have a lot of fun. One thing I should mention, BB, when you start separating the cards, you're going to notice Shea Stadium on the Yankees ballpark card. That's not an error. Remember, the Yankees played at Shea Stadium in 74 and 75, all right, while Yankee Stadium was being renovated. That is not an error. I actually caught that error and mentioned it to Chris when I was collecting my seasons, and he didn't know that. So he corrected it now on all his seasons. One thing he likes me for, since I order all the seasons from him, he knows I can check for errors. Some of them I catch, and some of them everybody else does. So remember, you'll see Shea Stadium on the Yankee ballpark card. That is not an error. That's where they played that year. Top of the third. Leading off for the Phillies will be Larry Bowa. Bowa is 0 for 1. Norris has given up 2 runs so far in 2 innings. He needs to have a good inning this time. 5-2, that's a blank. Bowa will swing. 3-5, ground out to short, out number 1. Next up will be Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 1. He launched a solo bomb in the first inning. Norris has got to be careful with Schmidt. Pretty much any home run result Norris gives up, Schmidt, that ball is gone. Norris will pitch. 3-1, that's a blank. Schmidt will swing. 5-3, and Schmidt doesn't get a homer, but he does hit a double to left. A double for Mike Schmidt, and now it looks like his bat has finally woken up in this postseason. A double for Schmidt, and he will hold at second. Next up is the Bull. Here's Luzinski. He got hit by a pitch the first time up. Luzinski gives Mike Norris a stare and says, "You want to take me on? I'll be more than happy to." I think Norris will probably lose that battle because Luzinski was a beast. Schmidt on at second, checking a strap. Nothing happening. Schmidt staying put. Norris will make the deal. 2-6. That's an error on a throw. Luzinski, 5-2. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Baylor. His error rating is a 9. That's a 16. He won't make an error. He'll throw to Norris covering the bag. That's out number 2, and Schmidt moves to third. And the next batter will be Allen. Allen is 0 for 1. Checking Strat. That's a 20. Norris has got a very good pickoff chance. Fires to third to get Schmidt. No, and it's an error. Holy cow, it's an error. It's a 12. It's a pickoff error. Norris tried to pick off Schmidt and threw it into the dugout. Holy cow, Schmidt comes in to score. It's 3-1 Phillies. And that is an E1 and the first error on Oakland. And once again, an error by the A's leads to a run. He tried to pick off Schmidt at third, and he threw it into the Oakland dugout and into the Philly dugout, and Schmidt will just walk on home. It's now 3-1. And Dick Allen will now bat with nobody on base. Norris can't believe he threw that ball badly. Pitch from Norris, 6-1. That's a blank. Allen will swing. 4-5, and that's a ground ball to third. That's picked up by Bando, and he throws to first, side retired. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. And the Phillies now have a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the third. But still, lots of baseball left to play. As everyone knows, no lead is safe here at RJL 518, especially when it's the playoffs. Oakland's designated hitter, Billy Williams, leads off, and he's batting .324 for the postseason. Christenson gave up a run in the second inning. Let's see how he does in this one. Christenson, 1-4. That's at the park. Oakland Coliseum, 2-1. And that's a fly out to center, out number 1. Williams flies out to Maddox. Next up is North. North is 0-for-1. Christenson looking on, and he will make the pitch. 6-4, home run chance. However, Christenson has a 0 against right-handed pitchers. I don't have to check that. No way he can hit a homer. So it's an automatic blank. North, however, will swing 3-2, and he does get a double to left field. North doesn't get the homer, but he does get a 2-bagger. He'll hold at second. North trying to get the run back. Next batter is Campaneris. Campaneris 1-for-1 with a single. There is 1 out, by the way, I should mention. Infield is back. North is a stealing threat. He gets an 11, though. That's not going to do anything. North will stay put. Christenson looking in on Campaneris. Pitch, 1-1, blank. Campaneris will swing, 3-2, and that's a ground ball to third. Schmidt gets it, throws to first, out number 2. The only way North can go to third is on a 6, and he stays put. Ground out to third. That's a big grounder. Now the batter is Baylor. Baylor is 0-for-1. Now 2 outs. Nothing happening. You know the A's have got to get runs. They can score on Christensen, but if you're the A's, you know you've got to really win this game tonight. You don't want to have to face Carlton, lefty, for elimination. Although you do have Vita Blue, though, as well. Christensen will make the checking a strap. Nothing happening. Christensen will pitch. 6-6, error on a throw. Baylor will swing. 3-4, and that's a fly ball to right field. There won't be an error, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit for Oakland, and after 3, it's 3-1 Phillies. We'll pause for station identification and a drink. This is the RJL 518 Network. Brought to you by Manufacturers Hanover Trust. Or something like that. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Phillies leading 3-1. They lead the World Series 2-1, a must-win game for the A's. Gary Maddox leads off for the Fightin' Phils, and he is 1 for 1. He got a single in his first time up, and a wild pitch, and scored on a hit. Norris, let's see. Norris only can pitch to about 20 batters before retiring. He has not reached his pull rating yet. Norris will go ahead and pitch. 4-2. Walk plus 10, and walk plus, and that 5 will definitely walk Maddox. Not the way you want to start if you're Mike Norris and you put a very fast runner on first, a good base stealer on at first base. Next up is Johnstone. Johnstone is 0 for 1. Infield goes to double play depth. Maddox, can he get a jump? No, he can't, so he'll stay put. Norris will look in, and Johnstone. Pitch coming. 2-3. Again a walk plus, and that 7 will walk Johnstone. And Norris now walks the first 2 batters he faces here in this inning. And now the batter is Boone. Boone got an RBI double his first time up. Runners at first and second. And they will go ahead and see if anything happening. That is an 8. Maddox will stay put. Norris looking on at Boone. A big chance for the Phillies to get more runs. Norris with the pitch. 1-4. Walk 11. Yes, he walks Boone. Boone against the righties at 12. And Mike Norris goes walk, walk, walk. Bases loaded. Nobody out in the top of the fourth. Has he reached his pull rating? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, he has. He has reached his pull rating. Question is, do the A's want to go to the bullpen now? I think they got no choice. The A's must absolutely win this game. That's going to be it for Mike Norris. He has reached his pull rating, and I will take him out. So that will be it for Norris. And they're going to go with their workhorse, Stan Bonson, who can pitch to 12 batters. As the A's are going to go to the bullpen now. So coming into pitch for Oakland will be Stan Bonson. It's a 3-1 lead. The bases are loaded here in the top of the fourth inning. The infield is in. They're going to try to get a double play at the plate. And the batter for the Phillies is Tolan. Tolan is yet to get a hit here, at least as a starter. Tolan did get a pinch hit during I think it was game 1 or 2 back at the vet. So Bobby Tolan a chance to maybe get a big hit here. Bonson will make the pitch. And that is an 11, nothing happening on the bases. Bonson will go ahead and pitch it. And it's a 1-6, it's a blank. Tolan will swing. 4-6, and he popped it up in the infield. That's a pop out to second, out number 1. That was a terrible at bat for Tolan. At least headed to the outfield to give him a chance. He pops it up to second, out number 1. Runners can't do anything. Next batter is Cash. Cash is 0 for 2. Anything on the bases? No. Bonson will go ahead and make the pitch to Cash. You feel the Phillies need to get some runs here themselves. They know the A's can get runs. Bonson, 6-5, strikeout 17. Not a chance on Cash. Cash will swing. 6-6, and that is going to be a fly ball to left field. That's going to be out number 2. Cash's sacrifice fly rating is a 2. Does he bring in Maddox automatically? No. So he doesn't do that. Maddox is a base running rating of a 3. Fly ball to left field. Rudy has a -1 arm. A 1-2. Maddox will score. And nope, it's a 6. There could be a play at the plate. There could be a play at the plate. North is a +1 arm, but it doesn't matter. It's still a 6. A +1 arm, a 1-2. There could be an out. And no, Maddox stays at third on a 5. Wow, bases loaded. Tolan pops out. Cash doesn't hit it deep enough, and the A's might just get out of this inning. The batter now is Boa. Boa's 0 for 2. Fans here at Oakland Coliseum know that they must get a hit, must get an out. 2 outs now with the bases loaded. Can Bossman pull off a magic act and make these runners disappear? Checking a strat. No. Bossman will pitch to Boa. Pitch coming. 5-4 against a switch left. A switch left, strikeout 12, no. Boa will go ahead and swing. 1-5, that's a fly ball to right field. That's a 12 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a triple for Larry Boa. He clears the bases. Pow! A 1-5 is a fly ball to right field, and that is a 12 against a right-hander. That falls in a triple for Boa. Maddox comes in to score. Johnstone comes in to score. Boone comes in to score. Boa is at third. He jumps up, clapping his hands. Phillies now lead 6-1. Stadium barfs. Blah. A 3-run triple, RBI triple by Boa as he smacks it into right, and that is a big-time triple. And the batter is Schmidt. And Bossman thought he was going to get out of the inning, and he just couldn't do it. That was Boa who gets the big hit. Next batter is Michael Jack Schmidt. He's 2 for 2. He has a home run and a double. Boa on at third. And am I rolling the strat? Yes, I am. Nothing happening there. Bossman will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5. That's a strikeout. He got Schmidt, struck him out. And that retires the side. 3 runs on 1 hit, 3 walks, and the Phillies are in control at this time and lead 6-1 going into the bottom of the 4th. But as I said, no lead is safe. Not when it comes to the playoffs. Leading off for the A's will be Joe Rudy. Rudy walked his first time up. Christenson now has a 5-run lead. Can he hold it? Christenson with the pitch. 5-5, strikeout 7. Got him! He struck out Rudy. And that is strikeout number 1 for Christenson. He had 54 of them in 76. Next up is Bando. Bando walked his first time up. Christenson will go ahead and pitch. 5-5, again with the strikeout. That 14, though, is too high. Bando will swing. 6-5, that's a ball hit to left field. That's a 10 against a righty. Bando has himself a double. Bando smacks a double into left field. And he'll go to second. Down by 5 runs, the A's know they got to get runs quickly. And one man that can do it is this guy. Here's Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 1. Infield is still playing back, 1 out. Am I rolling a strat? Yes. And nothing happening with Bando. Bando staying at second. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch to Tennis. 3-2, strikeout 3, got him! He struck out Tennis! Strikeout number 2 for Christenson. And a chance now for Washington. Washington is 0 for 1, although he did get a sacrifice fly. Nothing happening on the bases. Bando staying put. I doubt I would send him on a steal anyway. You're down by 5 runs. Christenson looking in on Washington. Pitch on the way. 4-4. Range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 3-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball's at the cash. His range is a 3, and nope, that'll get past him. That'll be a base hit for Washington. A single past second. Coming around from second will be Bando. He will score. Washington holds at first. It's now 6-2. As the A's get one back on an RBI single by Washington. As Cash couldn't make the play. Next up is Scrap Iron Garner. Garner is 0 for 1. Now 2 outs, but now 6-2. Anything happening with Washington? He does get the jump, but he's not stealing. Christenson will go ahead and pitch to Garner. Christenson, 2-2. Error on a grounder. Garner, 4-5, and that is not going to be an error. That's going to be a slow roller to third. Schmidt picks it up. Garner's base running rating is a 3. The throw to first is in time. Garner is outside, retired. And that is a ground ball to third. 1 run on 2 hits. As Schmidt goes ahead and gets it and throws to first to get Garner to retire the side. It's now 6-2 after 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Leading off is Greg Luzinski. Luzinski is 0 for 2. Bossman will stay out there. He did give up the triple, but all the runs were actually given to Norris since all of them were walks by Norris. Bossman will stay out there. He will pitch. 5-4. Against a righty walk, that's an 8. He walks Luzinski, and that will be a leadoff walk for the Bull. And that is the 4th walk issued by the A's in this game. Puts a runner at first, and the batter is Allen. Allen is 0 for 2. Nothing happening on the die. Bossman will look in at Dick Allen. Luzinski on it first. Bossman with the pitch. 2-2. Home run chance. Allen a righty. A 1-13. The 6 passes against a right-hander. Allen is a 19. A 1-19. This ball is gone. And kaboom! High, deep, gone. Dick Allen hits another home run in this series. 2-run bomb by Dick Allen. A 19 is what he needed. He got an 18. It clears the fence by about 5 feet, and there was no way that was hit to right field. There was no way that North was going to get it. 2-run bomb by Allen. The ghost of Dick Allen is definitely helping him here in this series. It's now 8-2 Philadelphia. Stadium groans. So Stan Bossman gives up a triple, which gives up 3 runs, and now he gives up a homer to Allen, who just bombed it out of there, cleared the fence by about 5 feet. Here's Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 1, singled and walked, scored twice. And they're going to, as Bossman reached his pull rating, let's see, 1, 2, 4, not yet. Bossman is going to stay out there, but it looks like right now the A's are going to be thinking about tomorrow night and try to hold off elimination. But it's now an 8-2 lead. But remember, the Phillies had a 7-0 lead on the Astros in that NLCS. How did that game end up? Bossman with the pitch. 5-1, strikeout 3, got him. He got Maddox. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up is Johnstone. Johnstone is 0 for 1. Bossman looking in on Johnstone. Here comes the pitch. 2-4. That's a walk. That 15 is too high. Johnstone swings 2-2, and he laces a double into center field. Johnstone joins the hit parade now. He has a double. Johnstone goes to second. And the next batter will be Boone. And the cheesesteaks will happen in Philly town tonight. Yes, they will. And I'm pretty sure the cheesesteaks at this moment taste pretty good. That's going to be it for Bossman. They're going to yank him. That's it for him. The A's will have to go to the bullpen. Because that's it for Bossman. And they're going to go with Jim Todd. So Todd will be the 5th A's pitcher. Johnstone on its second. And a runner at second base. Phillies lead 8-2 here. Jim Todd will go ahead and make the pitch to Boone. There is no strategy rules. They are now off. Todd will pitch. 3-1, walk, 5. Yep, he walked Boone. That's a base on balls. Boone travels the first. Another walk by the Athletics, and that is the 5th walk issued by the Athletics. Runners at first and second. Another chance for Bobby Tolan to try to go ahead and help his team out. Tolan is 0 for 2. Infield, a double play death. Todd will go ahead and make the pitch to Tolan. Pitch from Todd. 6-4. Against the lefty, that's going to be an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. Do they turn the double play? 2-0-3. And I'm sorry, 2-0-2 because the first baseman no longer gets that extra plus when the ball is into him. Shortstop Campaneris has a -1 arm, so the only way to turn a double play is on a 1. And nope. So Johnstone is going to go to third. Boone is out at second. Tolan gets the first, 2 outs. Fielder's choice. So Tolan not doing the job. He's now 0 for 6 as a starter in this series. The batter now is Cash. Cash is 0 for 3. He's looking to get a hit here. Michael Peterson joins us here at Oakland Coliseum. Todd will now pitch to Cash. It is 8-2 Phillies. Todd with the pitch. 1-6. Against the righty, it's a base hit right up the middle. It's a split, and against the right-handed batter, it's a single right back through the box, and that's going to bring in a run. Johnstone comes in to score. Tolan's base running rating is a 2 and becomes a 3 with 2 outs. He will hold at second base. He will not make it to third. It's now 9-2 Phillies, and they are now pretty much beating up on the A's at will. Another run comes in to score. And it looks like I'm going to need the extra markers here. 9-2 Philadelphia. And the batter now is Boa. Boa is 1 for 3, had a bases loaded triple he had up at that time. And so now we'll see if he can get more runs. The Phillies are not done yet with 2 outs. Todd will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-1, walk, 19, not this time. Boa swings, 4-1, and that's going to be a fly ball to right field. North will get to that one, and that will retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits and a big 2-run bomb by Dick Allen. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Phillies are in command, 9-2. But the game is not over yet. Bottom of the 5th, Christenson still has fuel in his tank. Designated hitter Billy Williams leads off, and he's 0 for 1. 9-2 Phillies, and this right now really is the first blowout we've gotten in this World Series. Even though the final score last night was 12-9, that wasn't a blowout. That was a 3-run lead, a 3-run difference. We have a 7-run difference here. This is a blowout. Christenson will pitch. 6-1 blank. Williams will take a swing at the ball. 3-3, and he grounds it to second. Out number 1. 1 out. The next batter is Baylor. North. Bill North is the next batter. North is 1 for 2, has a double his last time up. Christenson will make the pitch. 4-2, that's a blank. North will swing the bat. 1-6, and he flies out to right, out number 2. 2 outs, and the batter is Campaneris. Campaneris is 1 for 2, has a single. Christenson would love to have through an inning here without giving up any runs. Pitch from Christenson, 5-5. Strikeout, 15. That's too high. Campaneris, 6-5. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Boa's up with it and throws to first. Side retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Christenson, and that is definitely demoralizing as the Phillies have scored 6 runs in the last 2 innings. 9-2 fighting Phils after 5. Can the Phillies hold the lead? We go to the top of the 6th. Michael Jack Schmidt is the batter. He is 2 for 3 tonight, a home run and a double. Todd has 3 more batters he can face. They'll might as well keep him out there. You're down 9-2. It almost doesn't matter. The A's are going to have to hope on Vita Blue tomorrow night to prevent elimination and send the series back to the vet. Todd will make the pitch. 4-6. That is a pitcher result. Schmidt a righty, a 1-2 is a single up the middle. That's a 7. It's a blank. Schmidt will swing. 6-2. He hits a ball to left field. That's an 8 against a righty. And, oh boy, that is a kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone! Home run, Mike Schmidt. He hits his 2nd bomb of the game. And Schmidt is saying, hey, better late than never, guys. Better late than never. Schmidt goes ahead and sends that one out of here. And that was just all Schmidt. That wasn't a mistake by Todd. That was just all Schmidt. That was power. That was Schmidt. That's his 2nd home run of the game. And Mike Schmidt now makes this a 10-2 contest. And you can hear the players in the Philly dugout say, hey, Mike, where has this been all postseason long? We could have probably already won the championship with this. They were discussing playing this season's Orioles next season. 10-2. Next batter is the Bull, Luzinski. Luzinski is 0 for 2. He walked his last time up. Todd's going to pitch. It really doesn't matter now. 10-2 Phillies here in the top of the 6th. Todd will pitch. 3-1. That's a walk. That 19 is too high. Luzinski, 1-5 against a righty. The hits just keep on coming. That's a double into center field. And Luzinski says, I can get a hit too. A double for Luzinski. And the batter now is Allen. Allen is 1 for 3. He hit a 2-run bomb his last time up. Stadium is barfing. Blech. Luzinski on its second. This will be Todd's last batter. Dick Allen will pitch to Allen. Allen is 1 for 3. Phillies all over the Athletics in this game. Todd will make the pitch. 6-5. That is oh my God. That's a home run chance. Allen a righty. A 1-5 though. The 15 is too high. Allen doesn't get the homer that way. He will swing. 4-2. And that's going to be a ground ball to first. And that's picked up by Baylor. He'll take it himself, out number 1. And Luzinski goes to third. Next batter is Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 2. Has a single and scored. Infield is going to play in the Athletics, and that's going to be it for Jim Todd. He is tired, and that will be it for him. The Athletics are going to go ahead and bring in Dick Bossman, and he will be the next pitcher. He is the 4th pitcher for the A's tonight. So here's Dick Bossman against Gary Maddox. The Phillies with a 10-2 lead, and the A's are already thinking about Vita Blue tomorrow night, and the Phillies are thinking about Carlton tomorrow night to put this series away. Bossman will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout, 18, no. Maddox swings, 2-4, and he laces a double into left field, and the hits just keep on coming. Maddox gets a double. Luzinski scores, 11-2 Phillies. Stadium groans. A double by Maddox. The Phillies are just continuing from where they left off last night. And here's Johnstone. Johnstone is 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. Infield is back. There's still 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Bossman will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-2. That's a blank. Johnstone will swing. And we got Suadice. Johnstone will swing. 1-6. And he laces also a double to right field. Holy cow, it's just double after double after double. Maddox will score. Johnstone goes to second. And the fans here are beginning to head for the exits, although I'm pretty sure they were heading for the exits a while ago. It's now 12-2. And the Phillies, even though the Athletics did win game 2 of this series, but the Phillies are now beginning to show they are the better team here. And, of course, they got the better pitching. Here's Boone. Boone is up next, and he has a double. He's 1 for 1. He's walked twice. Still 1 out here on the top of the 6th. It's now 12-2. as the Phillies are just racking it on Oakland. Bossman will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-4. That's a range play at the park. Oakland Coliseum. 1-2. That's a fly ball to left field. That ball is hit to Rudy. Rudy's range is a 3, and he's got it. Out number 2. Rudy makes a catch on a fly out to left field on a range play. Johnstone will hold at second base. And now the batter is Tolan. Tolan is 0 for 3. Wants to get into the hit column here for the Phillies. Sarcastic yay. Hey, someone else is passing out specimens in the parking lot. That's bad. Johnstone on at second. Bossman will make the pitch to Tolan. 4-4. That's a blank. Tolan will swing the bat. And 5-2. And he grounds it to first. That's going to get taken by Baylor. He tags the bag. And the side's retired. 3 runs on 4 hits. And a solo bomb by Schmidt, his second home run of the game, as now Mike Schmidt, his bat is finally woken up. And as I said, they're asking him, hey, Mike, where was this all postseason, man? The series, we would already be celebrating a title. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 12-2 in favor of Philadelphia. But we know Oakland is not giving up yet. Don Baylor leads off for the Athletics. He's 0 for 2. Christenson still has a few batters left in him, and they'll see how long he can go and not use the bullpen, although you know I don't use fatigue in the playoffs anyway. Christenson will make the pitch. 6-5, hit by pitch. 13. Yes, he hit him. He hit him. 21 minus 7 is a 14, and he hits Baylor. He hits Baylor, and that, I think, is the second hit by pitch in the game, and it is a third hit by pitch from now on. The pitcher will be ejected. And the batter now is Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Although there's not really many fans chanting his name right now when you're down 12-2. So the Phillies scored 12 runs last night. They've now scored 12 runs tonight. Rudy is 0 for 1. Infield, a double play depth. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-3. That's a blank. Rudy will swing. 3-6. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. That's out number 1. So Rudy flies out to center. And the next batter will be Bando. Bando is 1 for 1, got a double his last time up. He did walk. So, of course, there's no strategy roll at the moment. Christenson will pitch. 4-2, blank. Bando swings. 1-6, base hit to center field. That's a single. Baylor's base running rating is a 4. Single to center, -1 is 3. Maddox is a 0 arm, but because it's a 10-run deficit, I'm not going to have Baylor try to go to third. Since the rule is 6 runs or more, you can pretty much make a choice. If you want to go and run the bases, Baylor will stop at second automatically. Why would you try to take an extra base when you're down by 10 runs? Base hit for Bando. Runners at first and second. The batter is Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 2. 12-2 Phillies. Runners at first and second. Christenson, a bit of a jam here at 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at first and second. Christenson will make the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 10. He got him. Struck out Tennis. And that is strikeout number 3 for Christenson. And that's the second time Tennis has struck out. 2 down. And the batter now is Washington. Washington is 1 for 2. Washington has a single his last time up. Runners at first and second. 2 outs now. Christenson makes the pitch. 6-3. Strikeout 3. Got him. He struck out Washington. And the side is retired. Strikeout number 4 for Christenson. He is now tired after Washington, but the side is out. So no runs on 1 hit. And a hit batter after 6. 12-2 in favor of the Phillies. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Dave Cash leads off for the Phillies. Cash is 1 for 4. Bossman does have some more batters he can face. They're going to pull him. They're going to pull him because he was pretty much ineffective as well. So they're going to give another pitcher a chance, and they're going to go ahead and bring out. Got right switch right. They're going to go ahead and bring out Paul Lindblad. Lindblad actually is the next best pitcher they have besides Fingers. So here's Paul Lindblad. He'll come out to pitch for a little bit. As the Athletics are already thinking about tomorrow night. So Paul Lindblad will go up against Dave Cash. He is the 5th A's pitcher. Top of the 7th, 12-2. Lindblad will make the pitch. 1-3, range play. Cash will swing. 2-4, and that is going to be a base hit past second, but it's a range play, though, for Garner. His range is a 2. He can't get it. It's a single. Cash goes ahead and gets a base hit, his 2nd of the game. Next batter is Boa. Infield a double play duck. Boa is 1 for 4, has a 3 RBI triple. Lindblad will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-3, error on a grounder. Boa will swing. 5-6, and that's going to be a fly out to center. No error there, out number 1. 9 innings, 9 pitchers. Yeah, right. Next batter is Michael Jack Schmidt, and he has blown out this game today. He is 3 for 4, 2 bombs and a double. Cash on it first. Schmidt can hit home runs no matter what arm is on the mound. Lindblad knows that Schmidt right now is in a zone. Lindblad will make the pitch. 6-3, that's a blank. Schmidt will swing. 6-5, and that's a ground ball to first. Grounder to first. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-1-1 because it's a grounder to first. Shortstop Campaneris -1 is a 0. So there's no chance for a double play. So the question is, who's out? And that is a 6, and the out is Schmidt. The only play was Baylor taking the bag, and Cash will go to second, 2 outs. So ground out to first. Cash goes to second base. And now the batter is Luzinski. Yeah, I know, 2021 baseball, I know. But you got to think about the next game tomorrow night, too. Cash on its second. Lindblad will pitch to Luzinski. Luzinski is 1 for 3. He got a double his last time up and scored. Cash on its second. Lindblad will make the pitch. And that's a 2-4. That's a blank. Luzinski swings. 4-3. Base hit to right field. It's a single for Luzinski. Cash's base running ratings of 3. With 2 outs at the 4. Single to right, +1 is 5. North in right field, +1 arm. It's a 6. No throw. Cash will automatically score. It's 13-2. Luzinski gets another RBI as he brings Cash in from second. Now a 13-2 game, and the Phillies continue to get runs, and they're not taking any chances. 2 outs. Luzinski gets an RBI. The next batter is Allen. Allen is 1 for 4. He has a bomb today. He has himself a jack. Luzinski on it first. Lindblad, he'll make the pitch. 5-3 against the righty. It's a walk. That 9 is good. He walks Allen. And the A's pitching staff is beginning to show they just don't have it against these Phillies. Runners at first and second on a walk, and here's Maddox. And right now, the Philly players in the dugout are just relaxing in that dugout, just with their legs crossed and everything, all smiles. They're just enjoying this. Runners at first and second. Lindblad will pitch to Maddox. Maddox is 2 for 3, has a single, a double, and a walk. 2 outs. Lindblad will make the pitch to Maddox. 2-4. That's a blank. Maddox will swing. 2-3. And that is going to be a ground out to second, the shortstop. Picked up by Campy. And he throws to second to get Allen. And that retires the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. What fans that are left right now in this game are already thinking about tomorrow night. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Tomorrow night will be Game 5 of this 1976 World Series, the Phillies and the Athletics. Unless by some absolute miracle Oakland comes back and wins this game, the Phillies will be going to win the championship tomorrow night. It will be Steve Carlton versus Vida Blue. The first game was a 3-2 win for Carlton, and Carlton had 13 strikeouts in that game. The A's will be facing elimination tomorrow night unless they can do something tonight here. And right now, it does not look very, very favorable for the A's. So tomorrow night, Game 5, Carlton against Blue. They'll have Lefty on the mound to try to close the series out. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Phillies leading 13-2. Larry Christenson is tired. They're going to see how long he can go. Phil Garner is the leadoff batter, and he's 0 for 2. Christenson will pitch. 6-6. Error on a throw. Garner, 2-5. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. That's not going to be an error. That's out number 1. 1 man down. The batter will be Billy Williams. Williams is 0 for 2. Christenson will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-1. That's going to take him out of the game. That's a pitcher's result. Williams, a lefty, a 1-9, a base hit up the middle. The 16 is too high. Williams will swing 1-3, and he grounds it to first. That's taken care of by Allen. And that is out number 2, but that's going to be it for Larry Christenson. He has hit a fatigue result, and he is done. But what a game he pitched. But then again, when you're up 13-2, it makes pitching a lot easier. So Larry Christenson will leave the game. He is done. The next batter for the Athletics will be North. And North hits righties a little worse. So coming on to pitch for the Phillies will be Wayne Twitchell. So Twitchell will be the second pitcher for the Phillies. And he will pitch to North. 13-2, there are 2 outs. As Big Clue says, the Phils open a can of whoop ass. Twitchell with the pitch. 5-4 against the switch left. Strikeout 9, and he got him. Struck out North. Side retired. Wayne Twitchell comes in and a 5-4 against the lefty switch, which North is hitting from the left side. Strikeout and a 9 against the right-handed batter. He got him. 1, 2, 3, go the A's. Fans are wondering, where was the A's team last night that scored 9 runs? They didn't show up. After 7, 13-2 in favor of the Phillies. As the Phillies are now beginning to show their dominance between these two teams. And yes, the Phillies were a better team than the A's in 76. Paul Lindblad will stay in there against Jay Johnstone to start the top of the 8th. Johnstone is 2 for 3. He's got 2 doubles. Phillies are just hitting double after double after double. Lindblad will make the pitch. 2-4. That's a blank. Johnstone will swing. 2-5. And that's a ground out to third. Out number 1. That's the first out. The next batter will be Boone. And Boone is 1 for 2. He has a double in this game. Lindblad will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-4. That's blank. Boone will swing. 5-3. And that's a pop-up in the infield. That's going to be a pop out to second. Out number 2. 2 men down. Lindblad is now tired. They're going to see if he can take it for the team. And the next batter is Tolan. They'll keep him out there. He got a 13-2 lead. Tolan is 0 for 4, and he's the only batter that is not on the hit parade. Lindblad will pitch to Tolan. Pitch from Lindblad. 4-1. Strikeout Tolan. Yep, on a 2, he got him. Struck him out, and Tolan just can't get it going tonight. He's 0 for 5, and that is the first time in this game the Phillies do not get a run in the inning, and also a first time they are retired in order. 1, 2, 3, go the Phillies. They've scored a run in every inning from 1 to 7. They do not get in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Twitchell will stay out there. Why not? Phillies lead 13-2. Burke Campaneris is the leadoff batter for Oakland. He's 1 for 3. Let's see, Twitchell. 9 came in here, so he would be there. Twitchell will pitch to Campaneris. 4-6. Strikeout plus 17. He got him. Struck him out. A strikeout plus. Campaneris becomes a 19. And he just got him out number 1. He gets Campy. Next up is Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 3. He got hit by a pitch his last time up. Twitchell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 2-4. That's a possible error. Baylor will swing the bat. 5-1. That's a fly ball to left field. That's it to Tolan. Tolan's error rating is an 8. That's a 16. He'll make the catch. Out number 2. Fly out to left as Tolan makes the catch out there. 2 away, and here is Rudy. Although there's really nobody here left at Oakland Coliseum to cheer, the stadium is pretty much empty. Rudy is 0 for 2. Twitchell will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-2. Walk plus. That 10 will walk Rudy. So Rudy gets a 2-out walk, and he'll go to first. Wayne Twitchell had 17 walks that year. And the batter now is Bando. So now here begins the 2-out rally by the A's. They need 11 to tie and 12 to win, or take the lead in this case, only the 8th inning. Twitchell will pitch to Bando. Bando is 2 for 2, single and double. Twitchell will make the deal. 4-4, that's a blank. Bando will swing the bat. 4-3, base hit, left field. That's a single for Bando. He's now 3 for 3. Rudy's base running rating is a 3. I'll automatically stop him at second, down by 11 runs. He'll stay there. So Rudy goes to second base, keeps the inning alive. The batter now is Tennis. Tennis is 0 for 3. He's looking for his first hit. So the fans here are hoping maybe for something, although I don't know what they're going to get. So runners at first and second. Twitchell in a bit of a jam with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Gene Tennis looking on, gets set and makes the pitch. Twitchell, here it comes. 1-2, strikeout 18, no, too high. Tennis will go ahead and swing. 3-2, and it's a base hit to center field. It's a single for Tennis. Rudy's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs becomes a 4. Single to center plus 2 is 6. Maddox has a 0 arm. Rudy will automatically score. Bando's base running rating is a 3. With 2 outs is a 4. Single to center is -1. I'm not going to send Bando to third. He'll automatically stop at second. But the A's get a run. It's now 13-3. The rally has begun. An RBI single by Tennis. The batter now is Washington. Now a 13-3 game. 2 outs here, bottom of the 8th. Twitchell will go ahead and continue to stay out there. He has 2 batters left. Bando on at second, Tennis on at first. Twitchell, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1, wild pitch, but a 20 is too high. Ball 1. Oh boy, 1-13 and 14-16, but that 20 is too high. He'll do it again. Ball 1. Twitchell will pitch again. 4-2, and that's a pitcher result. Washington a lefty. A 1-13's a base hit up the middle. That's a 15. It's too high. Washington does not get an easy hit. Washington will have to do it on his own. 1-5, and he doesn't. It's going to be a ground ball, second base. Cash has got it and throws to first. Side retired. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. After 8, it's 13-3 as the Phillies lead by a touchdown and a field goal. We go to the top of the 9th. Paul Lindblad is tired, and they are going to keep him out there. Raleigh Fingers is available, but I just don't think you bring him in a game like this, even to get some work. So Lindblad will pitch to Dave Cash. Cash is 2 for 5 tonight. He's got 2 singles. 13-3 here in this game. Lindblad will make the pitch. 3-5 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a ground out to second, out number 1. 1 out. Next up is Boa. Boa is 1 for 5. His contribution was a 3 RBI triple. Lindblad will make the pitch. 5-3 against the switch right. That's a walk. That 17 is too high. Boa will swing. 2-5, and he pops it out to second. It's out number 2. 2 outs. And now here is Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 3 for 5, 2 bombs, and a double. Lindblad will pitch to Schmidt, trying to get this inning over, hoping for a 9th inning miracle. Lindblad will make the pitch. 1-3, range play. Schmidt will swing the bat. 5-1, that's a ball hit to center field. That is a 6 against the lefty. That's a double to center, but it is a range play. Center fielder is Washington. His range is a 3, and he can't get it. It'll be a double for Schmidt. Mike Schmidt had a breakout game last night, and he's having a breakout game again tonight. That's a double for Schmidt, his second double of the game. He's 4 for 6. Mike Schmidt has awoken in the last 2 games of this series. And everybody in the dugout the Philly dugout is asking Mike, where was this all postseason? Where was this? Luzinski is next up, and he is, what is he? He is 2 for 4. He has a single and a double. Schmidt on at second base. Luzinski is the batter. Lindblad will pitch to him. He has not reached a tie. He has not gotten a pitcher result yet. He's not gotten a pitcher result, so Lindblad will stay out there and pitch to Luzinski. 2 outs, top of the 9th, 13-3. Lindblad with the pitch. 3-4 against the righty. He gets an automatic out. That will end the inning, and it's a ground out to second. Side retired. No runs and a hit as Schmidt gets a double, having a heck of a game. If it wasn't for the way he started this postseason, Schmidt would be an MVP candidate right now. But we go to the bottom of the 9th, 13-3 Phillies. Will we see a 9th inning miracle? 13-3 is the score. The Phillies are going to take Twitchell out. They're not going to take any chances. The leadoff batter is Phil Garner. He will bat. And coming on to pitch for the Phillies will be Ron Reed. They want him to finish this game. So here's Ron Reed to pitch to Phil Garner here in the bottom of the ninth. The Athletics 10 to tie, 11 to win. Reed will pitch to Garner. Here comes the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 18, too high. Garner swings. 5-5. That's a ball hit to left field. That's a 9 against a righty. It's a leadoff double for Garner. And he holds at second base. Garner gets a leadoff double off of Reed, and he'll go to second. The next batter is Billy Williams. And they are going to... He has a little better home run power than Ron Fairley. And if you guys were wondering if Billy Williams would have hit the home run last night that Fairley did instead, the answer to your question, I really don't like answering questions like that, but the answer is yes. Billy Williams would have hit that home run as well as Fairley, but either way. I need base runners. A home run is nice, but you need base runners. You got to go with the better average. Williams is going to come out, and they're going to bring in Ron Fairley again. And he'll take over at DH. So here's Ron Fairley, a late trade from the St. Louis Cardinals in '76. He'll come up to bat. Garner on at second base. As you know, I always like to tell you if there's a different uniform on the field. Garner on at second. Reed will pitch. 5-5. Strikeout 2, and he got him. Struck him out. He gets Fairley on a K. 1 out. Phillies now 2 outs away from taking a 3-1 lead in the series. Here's North. North is 1 for 4. Reed looking on. Garner on at second. No strategy, of course. Reed with the pitch. 3-4. That's a pitcher result. North a switch left. A 1-17 is an automatic out. That's an 18. He avoids it. North will swing. 6-4. And it's a ground ball to second base. Cash has got it. Throws to first. Out number 2. Garner moves to third. And now Campaneris is the last man. Campaneris is 1 for 4. Ron Reed trying to get this game over. Phillies are thinking they could win a championship tomorrow night. Reed looking in on Campy. Pitch coming from Reed. That's a 4-3. Strikeout 14. No. Campaneris gets the swing. Here it comes. 6-3. Base hit up the middle for Campaneris. It's a single past the pitcher. Garner comes in and he will score. Campaneris holds at first. It's now 13-4 Oakland Phillies. As Campy gets an RBI single to keep the inning alive, or the game alive in this case. Campaneris RBI single, now 13-4. Here's Don Baylor. Baylor is 0 for 4. He has yet to get a hit. 2 outs. Campaneris now on at first. The A's did get a run in the bottom of the 10th last night, but fell short. Reed will go ahead and make the deal. 3-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and that will do it. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. Getting under it is Tolan. Tolan takes 2 steps to his left, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Philadelphia Phillies absolutely destroy the Athletics tonight. 13-4, and now lead the series 3-1. stadium, what's left of it, barfs. Blech. 1 run on 2 hits for Oakland, but Ron Reed will close this game out. It's a 13-4 dismantlement in Game 4 of this World Series. And definitely the player of the game is Schmidt. 2 homers and 2 doubles. Finally woke up these last two games. And the Phillies are now 27 outs away from winning the 76 championship. Don't go away. Final line score coming up. For the Phillies, 13 runs on 15 hits and no errors. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. And that 1 error was huge, as it did allow the Phillies to get a run. Larry Christenson will get the win. He goes to 2-0 in the postseason. Mike Norris drops to 0-2, and there is no save. Tomorrow night will be Game 5 of this World Series. Does the World Series end tomorrow night? If it does, our season review show and of course next season reveal will be Saturday. If not, we'll have a Game 6 Saturday. Whatever happens tomorrow night, it will be Steve Carlton for the Phillies, Vita Blue for the A's. Why not? An elimination game with the 2 best pitchers on the field. That's the way it should be. Can the Phillies clinch the title tomorrow night, or will the A's stave off elimination and force it back to the vet? You'll have to wait 24 hours to find out. Steeler fan, Big Clue, Michael Peterson, BB, My Basement Media Productions, Bears Den 007, Brian Patterson, Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Brandon Baker, of course. And also, don't forget to vote for your next season in the selection show video in the comments section of that video. If you don't know what seasons are up, go watch the video and make your choice there. Remember, the voting continues until the World Series ends. Or at least the season, at least I start the reveal show. So don't forget to vote, okay? There are 4 seasons to choose from. Make your vote, and we'll see what happens. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Phillies pound the Athletics tonight. 13-4, lead the World Series. 3-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.